No, I'm good.
You're good?
Thank you. I don't need any help.
Is there a reason you're recording?
Yes.
And what's that reason?
I watch cops make sure they ain't screwing people out of their constitutional rights.
Oh, they already did in Homedale, where my son just got battered by a Homedale police officer, and this young man is refusing to take a battery report. He don't want to take the report for the battery and the false imprisonment after a cop almost ran that truck off the road, that truck off the road.
Dang.
You're more than welcome to record it being...
Right on.
I love that. Somebody make sure this guy gets our card so we can copy this report. So now you're being recorded by the member of the press.
Traffic stops many times. He's watched me arrest people.
He's a member of the press, and I'm inviting him into this conversation.
I never declined taking a report. I just said I'm not going to be able to investigate anything at this moment.
Which we know you can. Okay. Once again, as I've said countless times in this, I used to be a deputy. I already watched cases. I already read the case, all of this. And we've already told by a judge in Homedale to report any further activity that's not legitimate. Make sure to get his
right on, brother.
As well, please, for me. That's not legitimate to Hawaii County Sheriff's Office. Which we are trying to do now, and from the beginning, and I'm glad this young man is recording, because from the beginning you tried to refuse it.
I was confused because it sounded like you wanted me to go handle some business in Homedale. If you want to make a report, I will take a report.
We want to take a report, we want to take a report which you forward it to the prosecutor. Okay? What a case number, not a report number. A case number.
The call of me talking to you guys right now will be the case number. I will put all the information you tell me right now.
Your information needs to be attached to that case number so I can check with the Hawaii County prosecutor.
I was just trying to summarize the information you gave me.
No, you really didn't start letting us talk to you. So this young man come around the corner. And that's why I noticed he was around the corner, because I watched him on your glasses when you really started paying attention to me. Am I right or am I wrong, boys?
I just talked to him on the phone, explained how I can investigate, but I can take a report.
You can take a report following up with the prosecutor.
Earlier, weren't you saying you couldn't take a report, or you could just take a written statement?
And didn't you earlier tell me that you wanted to go deal with a driver driving with no tail lights versus dealing with an individual that's just been battered, just been ran off the road, just been false imprisoned? Ain't that report warrantable?
I can't do it because it's Homedale. If you guys want to file a report, I can take the report, give you a report number, send it to the prosecutor, go from there. Do you guys want to file a complaint, or do you want to
We're going to file a report. We're going to file it with prosecution charges for battery, false imprisonment, and reckless driving. And we can pull cameras off the truck with video of reckless driving.
So once I get the report and the report number, you can get a hold of the county prosecutor and say, hey, I have this evidence. I'll provide you my email.
You need to add that to the report that we have evidence and there's witness statements.
I will provide my email to you guys as well, so you guys can send me, if you want, the videos. But I would recommend getting a hold of the prosecutor, and I'll let him know with the report that you guys have evidence that you can send him directly. And
so here's how bad this conference is. This is what we're trying to explain to you, explain the whole thing. Okay. Here's how bad this conference is. You know how they got to go to door stop things at the store? So when you open the door, if it bumps into it, he ran inside of the gas station because I opened the door after battering my kid to try to get the gas station.
So you guys have IDs, so I can just make sure I have all the right information.
over these trucks initially because they was behind me and then stopping each vehicle together.
He passed me. He went in the
Reckless drove to get to him.
Where did you get pulled over?
I was already in the parking lot out of my truck where he forced me with his hand on a firearm while I'm standing at a pump getting ready to pull and put with his hand on his arm to pull his firearm and told me if I don't get back in the car he was gonna fucking shoot me. Mind you, this is how I was dressed in.
Yeah. Did you clearly say that? Yeah.
He was already at the gas pump. He was pulling, or I don't know.
I was the last one to pull in because I myself saw it. I saw him walk up holding his firearm. Saw him talking, saw the cop talking. I myself did not hear it because I was the last one to pull in. So he was the first one to pull in. I was supposed to be the second one to pull in. He was supposed to be the third. I was the last one to pull in solely because he almost hit my truck trying to get to his.
All three perspectives of
And dash cam in the contract will show that he cut me off and then cuts him off. His dash cam will show him cutting him off going to him.
So here's the
Your
deal.
dash cam will even show
If three
him
people
cutting
makes a U-turn right here, right? You're stopping all three if you're going to make the stop, right? Okay, but if all three vehicles have the same company name on it,
It's going to be hard to tell. They have.
but
You see,
no, it's not hard to tell. Look at the back of the truck. That's the right ass car. There's no way.
Well, I can't say 2020 hindsight, what he saw, right?
What he saw was when I made my turn. I don't even think he saw it.
So, think of this. You're in your truck, how you hit it, how you turn, right? You do the U-turn, you come to the silence.
De-escalated that. De-escalate. Regulate. And filmulate. That cop was, I think it's his first month on the job. I think he's about 23, 24 years old. And he's out here by himself, pulling over a company of good old boys. Yeah, that ain't gonna work out too good for him. He was about, man, it was getting buck wild before I walked up. And once they seen me, he was like, okay, all right, somebody's watching. The cop already knows me too. He knows what I do. He ain't mad at it. All right. We will see you on the next one. This is about the third night this week when I've had multiple pigs pulling people over in my frickin' front yard. All right. Peace.